Which act introduced the office of Governor General of Bengal? Regulating Act 1773, Pitt's Indian Act 1784, Charter Act 1813, Charter Act 1833. Answer is Regulating Act 1773. This act created the office of Governor General of Bengal. Who was the first Governor General of Bengal? Lord Cornwallis, Warren Hastings, Lord Weasley, Lord Ripon. Answer is Warren Hastings. Warren Hastings became the first Governor General under the Regulating Act 1773. Pitt's India Act was enacted in which year? 1773, 1813, 1784, 1833. Answer is 1784. It established dual control over company administration. Which Charter Act ended the East Indian Company's trader monopoly except tea and China trade? Charter Act 1833, Charter Act 1853, Government of India Act 1858, Charter Act 1813. Answer is Charter Act 1813. Opened India trade to British merchants. Which act made the Governor General of Bengal the Governor General of India? Charter Act 1833, Charter Act 1813, Regulating Act 1773, Pitt's India Act 1784. Answer is Charter Act 1833. It centralized administration in India. Who was the first Governor General of India? Warren Hastings, Lord William Bentinck, Lord Canning, Lord Ripon. Answer is Lord William Bentinck. Charter Act 1833 made him the first Governor General of India. Which Charter Act introduced open competition for civil services? Charter Act 1813, Charter Act 1833, Charter Act 1853, Indian Councils Act 1861. Answer is Charter Act 1853. It laid the foundation for merit-based civil services. The Government of India Act 1858 was passed after which event? Battle of Plassey, Partition of Bengal, Liberty Bill controversy, Revolt of 1857. Answer is 1857 Revolt. The British Crown took direct control after the revolt. Which act transferred power from East India Company to the British Crown? Government of India Act 1858, Charter Act 1853, Indian Councils Act 1861, Pitt's India Act 1784. Answer is Government of Indian Act 1858. Company rule ended and Crown rule began. Who became the first Viceroy of India? Lord Ripon, Lord Canning, Lord Curzon, Lord Mayo. Answer is Lord Canning. He became the first Viceroy under the Act of 1858. Which act introduced the portfolio system in India? Government of Indian Act 1858, Indian Council Act 1892, Indian Council Act 1861, Charter Act 1833. Indian Council Act 1861. Lord Canning introduced the portfolio system. Which act introduced indirect elections in India? Indian Councils Act 1909, Government of India Act 1919, Government of Indian Act 1935, Indian Councils Act 1892. Answer is Indian Councils Act 1892. It introduced the representative institutions through indirect elections. Morley-Minto reforms were associated with which act? Indian Councils Act 1909, Government of Indian Act 1919, Indian Councils Act 1892, Government of Indian Act 1935. Answer is Indian Councils Act 1909. Introduced separate elections for Muslims. Separate electorates were first introduced for whom? Sikhs, Muslims, Christians, Anglo-Indians. Answer is Muslims. Introduced under the Morley-Minto reforms in 1909. Which reforms led to the Government of Indian Act 1919? Morley-Minto reforms, Simon reforms, Montagu-Chelmsford reforms, Cripps reforms. Answer is Montagu-Chelmsford reforms. They introduced responsible government in stages. Hierarchy was introduced at which level under the 1919 Act? Center, district, village, province. Answer is province. Provincial subjects were divided into reserved and transferred subjects. Which act established a bicameral legislature at the center? Government of Indian Act 1919, Government of Indian Act 1935, Indian Councils Act 1909, Charter Act 1853. Government of Indian Act 1919. It created the Legislative Assembly and Council of State. Which act abolished hierarchy in provisions? Government of Indian Act 1919, Government of Indian Act 1935, Indian Independence Act 1947, Indian Councils Act 1909. Answer is Government of Indian Act 1935. Provincial autonomy replaced hierarchy. Which act proposed an all-Indian federation? Government of Indian Act 1919, Indian Independence Act 1947, Government of Indian Act 1935, Cabinet Mission Plan. Answer is Government of Indian Act 1935. It proposed a federation of provinces and princely states. Provincial autonomy was introduced by which act? Government of Indian Act 1919, Indian Councils Act 1909, Government of Indian Act 1858, Government of Indian Act 1935. Answer is Government of Indian Act 1935. Provinces received autonomy in administration. Which commission came to India in 1928 without any Indian member? Simon Commission, Hunter Commission, Butler Commission, Lee Commission. Answer is Simon Commission. India opposed it with the slogan Simon, go back. Who was the chairman of the Constituent Assembly? Jawaharlal Nehru, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, B.R. Ambedkar, Sardar Patel. Answer is Dr. Rajendra Prasad. He was elected permanent chairman of the Constituent Assembly. Who was the chairman of drafting committee? Rajendra Prasad, Jawaharlal Nehru, B.R. Ambedkar, Alladi Krishnaswamy Iyer. Answer is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He is known as the architect of Indian Constitution. Which act partitioned British India into India and Pakistan? Government of Indian Act 1935, Cabinet Mission Plan, Cripps Proposal, Indian Independence Act 1947. Answer is Indian Independence Act 1947. It created two independent dominions. When did the Constituent Assembly first meet? 9th December 1946, 15th August 1947, 26th November 1949, 26th January 1950. Answer is 9th December 1946. The first meeting of Constituent Assembly was held on this date. Who was the temporary chairman of Constituent Assembly? Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Jawaharlal Nehru, Dr. Sachidananda Sinha, B.R. Ambedkar. Answer is Dr. Sachidananda Sinha. He presided over the first meeting of Constituent Assembly. Which committee was chaired by Jawaharlal Nehru? Union Power Committee, Drafting Committee, Fundamental Rights Committee, Provincial Constitution Committee. Answer is Union Powers Committee. Nehru headed the Union Powers Committee. Who headed the Fundamental Rights Committee? Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Patel, J.B. Kripalani, B.R. Ambedkar. Answer is Sardar Patel. Patel chaired the Advisory Committee on Fundamental Rights. The Simon Commission was appointed in which year? 1925, 1930, 1927, 1935. Answer is 1927. It arrived in India in 1928. The Simon Commission consisted of how many members? 5, 6, 8, 7. Answer is 7. All 7 members were British. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the Knowledge Tricks channel.